The universe sent you this video at the perfect moment. Continue observing. Have you ever had the feeling that things in your life are being influenced by forces you cannot see? We will examine 12 essential laws that impact human existence in this talk. Understanding the distinct effects of each law can help you better understand yourself and live a more fulfilling life. Polarity law. There is a natural equilibrium between seemingly disparate phenomena, such as light and dark, in every aspect of existence. The law of polarity is the term for this concept. It's about realizing the connections between these opposites and how important they are to our life. Discovering the latent relationships between opposites is another aspect of using the law of polarity. It shows us that appearances can be deceiving. For instance, adversity can spur personal development, and success is frequently accompanied with delight. By viewing life from this perspective, we begin to recognize the beauty in the balance and how it affects our development as individuals and as a whole. It serves as a reminder that every strand, no matter how light or dark, in the fabric of life enriches our experiences. The action law, simple but effective, is the law of action. You have to do more than merely believe that action is necessary to transform your life. It tells us that taking actual tangible actions is essential to realizing your dreams. Consider this law as an encouragement to take action. Not speed is the key, but rather making deliberate movements important. This law gives us hope by showing us that even the tiniest actions can accumulate and provide us momentum in the direction of our goals. Thoughts of positivity are helpful, but what truly advances you are your deeds. Over time, small but consistent activities add up to huge changes. It's more important to take a steady path toward your goals rather than making a big jump. This principle highlights the need of continuing to be dedicated and persistent in your endeavors. Understanding this helps us to appreciate each effort and appreciate the beauty of small steps forward, which teaches us patience and perseverance along the way to realizing our goals. The vibration law. Everything in the universe is always in motion, according to the law of vibrations, which is comparable to the unending beat that permeates all life. This law states that each entity emits a unique vibration or frequency that blends harmoniously with other like frequencies to form the vast orchestra of reality. Your thoughts, feelings, and deeds contribute to this global song as vibrating beings, attracting energies that align with your own. This law emphasizes the idea that like energies are drawn to one another, highlighting your ability to control your own energetic presence. Changing your vibrational state can help you take control of your experiences while still accepting reality when you're in a position you'd prefer not be in. At the atomic and molecular levels, even seemingly motionless objects are humming with activity, representing a massive network in which everything is interconnected and influences everything else. The cause and effect law. A fundamental principle known as the law of cause and effect states that every action causes a reaction. Nothing in life is random according to this idea. Every action has a result that initiates a chain of events. This law demonstrates the clear connection between your actions and your results. It compels you to consider your actions thoroughly. By doing this, you begin to perceive potential outcomes more vividly. Making the shift from reactive to proactive thinking is necessary when using the law of cause and effect. You're actively directing your own course rather than passively accepting life's challenges. It's a potent instrument for personal development, assisting us in realizing that we are the creators of our own life and have the capacity to shape and steer our path in the direction of our goals. Perpetual transformation. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy highlights how energy is continually shifting from one state to another throughout the universe. Consider it a reminder of how malleable energy is, and that you have the power to alter the energies in your life. You have the power to alter the energy around you by choosing to think and feel positively. It serves as a reminder that we are more in charge of the energy we radiate and attract than we may realize, and that we can manifest our dreams by making a deliberate effort. The attraction law. Similar energies are drawn to one another according to the straightforward but profound law of attraction. It implies that your experiences are shaped by the energy you release, whether that energy is positive or negative. The foundation of this law is the notion that your emotions and ideas function as magnets, actively shaping the experiences of your life. It's more than just wishful thinking. It's about recognizing how your mentality affects the pictures you paint of yourself. If you find yourself thinking about shortages or bad things a lot, You can notice these things showing up in your life. On the other hand, if you focus on thinking positive and abundant thoughts, you'll probably attract more of the same. This is about selecting a viewpoint that is consistent with our objectives and core beliefs, not about dismissing life's obstacles. Adopting this law gives us the ability to design a life that fulfills our highest desires and demonstrates the fact that our inner world does, in fact, have great influence over the outside world. The rhythm law. The natural ebb and flow of life is the subject of the law of rhythm. It implies that everything has a regular rhythm made up of ups and downs that alternate. This law suggests that life has a natural rhythm, a dependable cadence that affects several facets of our existence, much way the seasons change. This law acknowledges that life happens in cycles, and that knowing these rhythms can help you overcome obstacles and cherish happy times. In the same way that day follows night, chances will follow problems, and happy times will be followed by reflective times. It helps you to let go of your resistance to life's natural oscillations and instead flow with its rhythm. The law of compensation. Fairness and balance are central to the law of compensation. It suggests that the cosmos strives to keep everything in balance, ensuring that every action, good or bad, has a suitable reaction. This law is about maintaining harmony in the vast mechanisms of life, not about exacting revenge. Because the universe operates according to its own schedule, the effects of your deeds may become apparent over time. This idea acts as a gentle reminder to maintain a consistent pattern of good behavior and to have faith in the natural order of things. It invites you to consider the energy you release into the universe and make sure it aligns with the kind of outcome you hope to achieve. This law is an appeal to pay attention to both the intents behind our actions and our actions themselves, realizing that both play a critical role in determining the rewards we ultimately obtain. It is a call to act in accordance with our highest ideals, believing that the universe will oblige us in kind. Knowing that our contributions to the world are a part of a wider harmonic exchange can instill a sense of purpose and serenity. The relativity law. The fundamental tenet of the law of relativity is that our perspective shapes how we interpret the world around us. It suggests that nothing has an inherent good or bad quality. Rather, what matters is how you understand events in light of your personal experiences and worldview. This idea pushes you to stop comparing your path to others and instead see your obstacles as a necessary part of your own. We learn from the law of relativity that problems are subjective, which fosters empathy for other people. It emphasizes that each person faces unique challenges, thus comparing oneself to others is not a helpful strategy. Understanding that every person's journey is unique teaches us to respect our own lessons and progress instead of comparing our life to those of others. This knowledge enables us to see that everyone is walking a unique road with unique obstacles and victories, which makes it easier for us to be patient and kind to both ourselves and other people. This understanding promotes a more genuine and satisfying life journey, in addition to developing a stronger feeling of empathy. The correspondence law. The connection between the interior and outward facets of our life is emphasized by the law of correspondence. It makes the idea that our internal lives are frequently reflected in the external world. This principle recognizes a real relationship between our thoughts, feelings, and the outside world. It goes beyond simply looking for parallels. The law of correspondence states that the concepts and beliefs we cultivate on the inside have a tendency to show up in our outward experiences and environment. It acts as a reminder that our inner and outer worlds are inextricably linked and not separate from one another. This knowledge encourages reflection and makes you examine your attitudes, beliefs, and ingrained ideas. According to the theory of universal connection, every component of the universe is connected, much like strands in a massive web. You might think of life as a complex mosaic, where every piece is essential to the whole. Our awareness of the ripples we generate becomes crucial in this interconnected world. Similar to how a pebble dropped into a pond produces waves that travel great distances, our decisions and deeds have far-reaching effects. This knowledge can help us live more intentionally, taking the larger picture of our actions into account. Every action and every word we say as we move through life adds to the greater dance, which either contributes to the universe's harmony or discord. Accepting this idea can cause a significant shift in our viewpoint and inspire us to behave with compassion and respect, because we understand that each of our unique contributions is necessary to maintain the harmony and beauty of the cosmic symphony. The gender law. The physical characteristics of males and females are not relevant to the law of gender. Rather, it delves more deeply into the nature of creation and existence, emphasizing the fact that both feminine and male forces permeate everything in life. These are not merely names, rather they stand for the universal energies of action and reception that are fundamental to the formation of reality. This concept depicts a world in which all people and events interact with these energies to maintain harmony and balance in the universe. Every individual possesses a combination of characteristics that are often associated with men and women. It's not about slipping into socially prescribed positions. It's about seeing that traits like reasoning, intuition, assertiveness, and tenderness are all necessary for our overall development and evolution. This idea is more than just a guideline to follow. It's a route toward a life that is more harmonic, balanced, and integrated. We give ourselves access to a deeper connection with the world around us and a more varied and richer experience of life when we embrace this blend of energy. Thus, these 12 fundamental rules provide deep understanding of the fabric of our life. They are useful guidelines for leading a balanced and contented life, not merely theories. Please feel free to share and comment on this video if you enjoyed it.